Welcome back to another episode of Cat's Cup Podcast. You're here with your hosts, Christian and Cody, and we have a very special guest here with us tonight. We have the greatest and most electrifying offensive lineman in the history of all of mankind. He's going to put everybody's defense in a pancake and block the greatest of all time. We have Darrin Strey. How we doing tonight?
How we doing?
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good. So we see you rocking the Kentucky.
Got to.
Got to, yeah.
We like to see.
Oh, I don't know my license.
Uh-oh.
Got the motion lights going on.
We good. That was really like a WWE entrance.
Yeah. Gonna have the strobe lights.
Now I will say I love that you have professional Louisville hater below your name. I love it.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see that.
I love it, by the way.
That's awesome.
That.
In the description.
Hey, can we get L's down? Let's go, Darrin. Let's go.
Perfect. Let's just end it. That's all we need. No,
Yeah, that's all we. We love
it. He's already
in.
He already knows. What's
Heck
up.
yeah. So, Darrin, you're from Paw Paw, Michigan, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, I kind of know where it's at. It's a little bit west of.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never. Okay. See, I've never saw the hand thing for Michigan. I've always seen the Kentucky. Like the Kentucky is like a hand, like sideways. I've never thought about that.
Now, don't get mad at me, but we were talking about you yesterday on our podcast, and I called you Pawpaw instead of Darrin. I forgot your name was Darrin. Because every time I see that you're from Pawpaw, I'm like, man, that's a cool place to be from. That's dope. And I'm weird like that. I'm like, Pawpaw's pretty cool. So I was like, you know what? That one guy from Pawpaw, Strey, that's what we were talking about. I was like, that's not his name, but I'm trying to think of it. So don't be mad at me. I apologize.
I'm good with that.
So, Darrin, we'll start this off with a good old Kentucky question. What made you choose Kentucky?
The bluegrass and this beautiful place there is, and the coaching staff, and I don't know. There's nothing like it. You know, a big part. It was my first visit I went to was the Tennessee-Kentucky game last year. You know, I got to go watch that little Dillingham step back.
Oh.
But I found out BBN's kind of crazy. So.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey,
yeah,
Jansen said,
wild.
Get this man a state line hat.
On the way.
He's rocking the cat hat.
I love it.
But,
so what
go ahead.
what was it that Kentucky? What stood out for Kentucky? Like, I know you've been to a bunch of other schools as well, but what made Kentucky stand out more than the other schools, in your opinion?
Well, as I went through the recruiting process, you know, there were big schools that I loved, like Ole Miss, Oregon. You know, some Big Ten around me, like Illinois and stuff like that. But really, like those real, like I broke it down to some real schools when I was choosing that aren't just transactional. You know, like going to pay you that they're developmental schools, and you know, Kentucky's biggest saying is we develop here. You know, look at Josh Allen from year one to his final year at Kentucky. I mean, one of the greatest players to ever come out of Kentucky. But that, I mean, just Coach Wolf, you know, I got to come to a practice last year during spring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I saw that fire underneath him. You know, he's getting crazy, coming up to me, all riled up, yelling at me. And I'm just like, man, this is what I need. I need a crazy guy. You know,
That's what we like to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you were still going. My bad. So, gotta ask, do you like run plays better or pass blocking better?
I do like a good pancake block. I can't lie.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, I'll pick the middle. I like screenplays. Just getting to go clean up
Take somebody's head off.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
I can move. or a little end around play or sweep where I get to pull out there.
Heck yeah. I'll be watching because me and Cody, we got them season tickets. We'll be there. We'll be watching.
100%.
We're gonna actually tally it up. We're gonna get tattoos on our forearms, and we're gonna tally for every pancake block and every head you take off next year, or in your Kentucky career.
You're gonna have to do the tats on your back then or something.
Oh, dude, I love it. Let's go,
wow,
baby.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Let's do it.
I'll take my shirt off every game. Just turn around. You'll know it's me. They had to do my test as well.
Bush called me out. But so we before the pod we were talking a little bit about a little WWE action. So growing up, who is that guy? Who is that guy for you?
I was always a big John Cena fan and Big Show. You know, I hated Brock Lesnar. He was an enemy to me. Watching him suplex John Cena all over I hated him and Rusev. That stupid
Rusev, that's interesting. Okay.
I didn't like him.
So do you wrestle in high school? Do you wrestle or do you have
I played basketball, but I wrestled growing up until high school. I had to choose.
I got you.
So I chose dunking.
Now is your school more of a football school, basketball school, baseball? What is pot like? We're kind of a mix of everything. I mean, boys wise, in the past we've been more of a football, but this year, like, we were really good at football. Our basketball team's great. You know, we won a district last year for basketball, and obviously I'm not playing this year, but I think they're like 6-0 right now. So we got a pretty good squad.
That's good. So we do have a comment.
We're not. We're not. No, we're Bush. We
watched the one Cody Green highlight. He has a highlight on Huddle.
Come on, Coach.
No,
we're pulling.
No, we're not. Bush, I gotta. I'm adding you, my man. I'm sorry. No, I'm just joking.
Let's see.
I don't even remember what the highlight is. Isn't it like a tight end hot pass or something?
Oh, this ain't you, bro. There is a Hardin Valley Academy from Knoxville. He's 5'9". That's definitely not you.
So I played tight end in high school for 3 years, but all my stuff is deleted, so there's just one left.
And didn't you get hurt?
I got hurt. Yeah, I almost tore my ACL. Yeah.
Okay, I found it. We're gonna share this. You gotta watch this, just because people commenting want you to see it. So we gotta pull it up here.
You know, you say tight end. I wore number 4 for a play and some defense.
Really? Really? See, now I know there's a lot of offensive linemen that will play defensive line. So did you play a lot of defensive line? Or were you
I set the first TFL record for a single season.
Okay, there you go.
I think
played a lot.
In 10 games, I think I had 21.
What about linebacker? Oh,
here it is.
Linebacker. Oh.
And that's where I almost tore my ACL. So it's a great memory to look back at. Thanks for showing that clip. Thanks, Bush. Great memories. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. There was so the first time we ever had a guest on here, I'll give you a little backstory. Cody said something about him playing tight end, and we just made the joke, and we pulled up his huddle and showed it to Kelvin Joseph. That was
Kelvin. If you don't know, do you know who Kelvin Joseph is?
No.
He was a corner for Kentucky in 2020. He's a corner for the Chiefs now.
No, I know him now.
Yeah. He was on here. And,
that's cool.
Yeah, we had to show him. So.
But so growing up, you said you like John Cena's was your guy. Did you? I think every guy did this. You had to like fake wrestle in your room.
I had a brother. I didn't need that.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Gotcha. See, I don't have a brother. I have a sister, and she had this big old like teddy bear she got for Valentine's Day, and that's who fought every other night when I was about 9 to 10.
Agreed, Bush. I'm sorry, I was very common. Agreed.
Got called a bully.
But talk about WWE. What is now? I know Christian's entrance would be Shawn Michaels' "Sexy Boy." That would be his entrance song. What is your entrance song?
Ooh, I have to go like
Red League.
probably like Remedy by Cedar. That or maybe Dolph Ziggler's. And
Dolph Ziggler's really?
I was thinking too. It's too bad. I'm too.
See, Dolph Ziggler's one that I would not expect.
Yeah, you know, I got that flow. Just
okay.
Have you ever thought about growing the hair out like Dolph Ziggler? You ever thought about growing it out?
My mom never let me. Never let me.
Hey, that's fine. I get it. I was getting ready to grow out a mullet about 2 years ago, and then, about 4 years ago, and I got a job at a bank, and I was just like, I can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So, do you keep up with baseball at all? You ever?
I played growing up. I followed a little MLB yesterday, but I know brief stuff. I read ESPN articles.
Yeah. So there's a wild thing for the Cleveland Guardians. Have you ever seen that? They got
no, I've seen.
So Christian, who now is not an Indians fan no more, he is a Reds fan. He was such a huge Indians fan at this time that we had a pitcher that had the haircut, the glasses. I mean, he had everything. It looked just like him. He would run out to the same song, everything like that. Christian got the haircut, right? And he forgot he worked at a bank and had to go into work with the haircut.
I wasn't thinking because I got dared, and it was like, I was like, all right, let's go. And then started going to work, and I turned my head, and people would see it. And they just, like, you'd see their heads turn, and I was like, what are they looking at? And it's like, oh, crap. It was hard to keep it faded, though, because, it would grow so quick.
I bet.
But but growing up, what are some other hobbies you had besides football? Like, did you like to hunt? Did you like to fish?
I was a big fishing guy. Always ripping lips, whether that be on some lakes or the big lakes around us. No, I didn't get to go out saltwater really ever. I got to go on a couple charters. Like a 90-pound amberjack once. That's on my Instagram, but
heck yeah.
I don't really look at that actually.
But I big largemouth guy and some walleye, and you got to dig deep in there.
Yeah. So you said you fished the Great Lakes, right?
Yeah. My buddy's grandpa would take us out.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's one thing I've always wanted to do. See, I've got a lot of family up there in Cleveland, and they're right on the lake, and I've always wanted to fish it. We've just never went out there and fished it, but
yeah.
Dad always said there's some monsters.
There are some big ones.
Yeah. You'll get plenty of opportunities to fish when you get down here.
I
promise you that.
I'm ready. Yeah, I think Hayes Johnson's going to take me out. So.
Okay, cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go bow fishing.
So we got a really, just a hard answer to a question we got here. It's from Bush Hamden Parody account. It says pancakes or waffles.
I always make pancakes.
Okay. Yes.
I respect that.
The only person that we've ever asked to agree with me in pancakes. I'm
Put
happy.
some butter on. See, I don't even need syrup. Syrup's good on there, but I don't even need it.
I agree.
I make a good pancake and just
eating the pancake raw?
Much.
What about chocolate? Do you like regular pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, blueberry pancakes?
Look at me. I think I like them all. So
hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a different variety. Hey, this fish, by the way, is massive, and I know you're a big guy too. So it being almost half your body length is very impressive.
Yeah, all the pictures of me, it doesn't look that big until I get a picture with the charter guys. So.
As I say, it's almost as big as the charter guy. That's the fish. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. That's the fish.
Dang.
Pretty good fish. Hey, if y'all don't follow him on Instagram, there you go.
Yes, sir. Go check it. Plug your Instagram real quick, Darren.
Yeah, plug everything.
Dave Roundable 69. Do I just chat with everyone here?
Yeah, you can just say it.
Just go ahead.
We got about 109 people watching right now. So.
Was that the right one? Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Here, right here. Oh, never mind.
Here,
If you want-
I'll copy. I'll post it for you, brother.
Yeah, you go.
Well, I'm not logged in, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, like you said, you're going fishing. You're going on a fishing trip. Do you know where you're going, fishing wise? Has he told you where you're going? You don't have to say it out loud where you're going, but
I'm still a little blind to the Kentucky waters, so
I guess.
I'll figure it out. I mean, like you said, just got to turn my hand.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah. See, we're located. So Lexington's about right here at the knuckle.
yeah.
We're down here. This is where me and Cody are. We're in like the armpit, as I like to call it.
We are Have you ever heard of the Cumberland Gap? In school.
Oh,
You know the wagon wheel song?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
We live right where Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia all meet in one spot. That's where we're at. We're in the
You
little.
guys are a little south there.
Yeah, we're about 2 hours away from Lexington.
Tornado area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're right in there, but yeah, but it's really beautiful down here. If you ever come down this way, it's really nice area. It's a lot of mountains. That's about all it is. Really. A lot of mountains, but
Yeah.
But what about like collecting or anything? You collect like you got like a hobby like collecting certain things, or I know some people have that.
Just my pictures of my fish. Unless I'm eating them.
Ah.
What's the best kind of fish you ever ate? What's in your opinion?
Walleye that we caught over in Detroit area on Lake Erie.
Gotcha.
Some of the cleanest fish ever. I filleted them, fried it, or should I even? I just put them in the tiniest amount of olive oil and ate them. Stuff's gas.
Heck yeah.
What's he saying?
Red Leg's off to.
Oh,
doing
he's
his
already
stuff
on
again.
it. Already
Yeah.
on it.
Here, we'll let you see some of the comments we get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not trolling, but you can kind of see where he's going with it right off the rip. He's saying D, and that's all I'm going to say. 'Cause,
Oh, we lost.
There goes the lights again.
Yeah.
We still see you. We still see
yeah,
you.
yeah, you're good. So, Darren, growing up, was there like a specific like offensive lineman that you grew up just kind of like idolizing, or was there like a different position that you grew up like idolizing in football?
You know, I used to be a huge Notre Dame fan, so like I remember like Quentin Nelson and McGlinchey. You know, 'cause I used to go to all those Notre Dame camps. You know, I think part of my playing style is because of Quentin Nelson. It's kind of that mauler. But obviously, he was a guard. I also love Trent Williams growing up too.
He's
Best
a
tackle
dog.
in the league right now. So
Trent Williams to be as fast as he is ridiculous.
he's a
By
freak.
the way.
And I'm pretty sure they say he lies about his weight. He's actually like 360, 370,
What do they say he weighs?
like 340, I think.
Oh wow,
They say he's even heavier.
Wow, that just makes it way more impressive.
dude, he's
when he
insane.
moves like that.
He's getting older too. Like he's probably what 36, 37 now.
He's got to be right there.
It
So-
hurts seeing him try and warm up and play and not being able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I know. I remember when he originally came into the league and he's with the Redskins, and that offensive line was pretty stout. Like right when Kirk Cousins was coming on, starting to get into it there around 2014, 2015. So that's when I first heard about him. But then all that medical stuff came out, and he's a grandpa. Oh, he's
He is
talking smack on.
36. He is 36.
Talking smack on
yes.
Trent Williams.
Hey, what's wrong with Trent Williams? Don't be talking smack about it.
I'd take him on the Browns.
I'm
Take about
to say,
anybody on the Browns.
Think about anybody on the Panthers.
Yeah. But you did say earlier you were a Lions fan. So how's the vibe there being a Lions fan? It's got to be ecstatic.
You know, it was really high at the start of the season, you know, when we had half our team playing, or at least over. But now I'm getting a little scared, but I'm just hoping, like, maybe some middle linebackers come back at least. Or, like, I heard Anzalone might have a chance to make it for playoffs. That'll help. Because these other linebackers are.
Hutchinson getting hurt at the beginning of the year just really hurt.
Yeah, but I think Zadarius Smith's done a pretty good job filling in, honestly.
Christian.
I was so mad when we traded him because I would always just talk smack to Cody. I'd be like, we got one of the better Kentucky Wildcats on the team, you know. And then we trade him like 2 weeks later. I was like, come on,
Who's
man.
the other kid on the Lions D line?
Josh Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a brute too, dude.
Yeah.
Josh Pascal may be one of my favorite Kentucky players of all time. Where he had all that cancer in his foot for that year and couldn't play and everything like that. He's insane.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He made a huge impact for UK there for a couple of years.
No doubt.
Glad that he went to the Lions. Wish it was in Carolina, but that's fine. Y'all can have it.
Cody always does like a mock draft, and he takes every Kentucky Wildcat and tries to put them on the Panthers.
Hey, it works sometimes. In Madden, it always works. Oh, that's a good question. Have you been playing a lot of EA football, or have you been playing a lot
I
more
just
Madden?
got a PS5, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm on week 7. Kentucky 7-0 this season. So
Hey, let's go. What's your coach's name?
Bartilius.
You
So,
always
yeah.
got to put the funky name with
I started Cutter though at the start of the season, so
Oh, wow. Okay.
See, that's what
So
I
think
did
it
on
worked out.
my most recent rebuild. I'm in 2030 right now. Yeah. I've been doing this one for like a little bit. Like this is like 3 months. The course of 3 months probably, or 2 months. And my coach's name is George Bush. And he's a phenomenal coach. He's only lost 15 games in that span, so domination. So we got them boys out there.
See, I played Brock. I played my first year, went 8-4, and then went 15-0 and won national championship with him the next year. So Brock does good for me sometimes. Then other times they don't do as good. But Cutter works. I feel like Cutter works about every single time you put him in starter. So, have you got a chance to meet like Cutter or some of the freshmen you're coming?
oh yeah, I saw Cutter the other day when I was down there.
Okay.
Yeah, that was cool to meet him. And
What about some of the other freshmen that are coming in with you? Have you met like?
oh
Davion?
yeah, I met my roommate. I'm gonna be rooming with Brennan Ward. And then
Oh, okay, cool.
I know a lot of the other class too. Some of the D linemen and
I got you. Cool.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know we're going to be hitting the transfer portal a lot too, so you're going to have a lot of new faces to meet.
Well, the 2 linemen I've seen so far, they're only 1-year guys. So, that is what they told me they were going to do. They can't find some 1-year spots and hopefully develop from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know this, Darren. I will be buying one of those jerseys that you can get the custom.
Number
And I'm getting
69.
69. I'll be wearing that loud and proud around at Kroger Field, up wherever me and Cody end up getting seats at next year, because we're definitely moving in the lower bowl.
Now, if I get this jersey, could I possibly get it signed if I see it at a football game? Could I get it?
Why not?
All right. I'm definitely getting the
I'm not
jersey.
one of those people like that.
Do what now?
Like, you're going to come out with this jersey, I'm not going to be like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just got to be like, I'm that tight end. And I'll be like,
Yeah, you just say, you watch my huddle highlight.
No, but I don't know if which I do. What's it called? 15 Club. What's that? What do you call that? Like a collective thing for NIL for you all. I put money into that and everything, so they always do events. So
that's
obviously, if you're there, going to try to get the jersey before then, but but it does take a while to get the jersey.
Hey, Bush is firing off the comments. He said fire number, and he does have another question. Who are you most excited to play with?
Ooh. It's going to be practice-wise. I mean, for my class, I'm pretty excited to go up against Javion Campbell. Get some match up with him. And then Cedric Works. He's an edge rusher too in our class.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. They're pretty fast, so that'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah. So, which team are you most excited to play against? Like, just going and just.
My brother's team next year, Eastern Michigan Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I was a freshman when he was a senior, and we got to play together one year. And I never
awesome.
thought I'd be playing at the same time as him again. So
Oh, so your brother plays for Eastern Michigan?
yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That's awesome.
Now, what position is he? Is he an offensive lineman as
Yeah,
well? Or is he on defense?
he's a O-lineman.
Gotcha.
That's
Cool.
awesome. Heck yeah. You guys got that jersey swap. Or I don't know if you can do that in college or not.
I mean, you can't. You just can't take each other's jerseys.
Do what?
We can get a picture.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty lit. So, Darren. Okay. So, I don't know if you eat fast food or not, but chicken sandwiches.
Popeyes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Finally, somebody agrees with me. Popeyes has the most gas freaking.
I haven't been able to find a Popeyes in Lexington yet. You know, everybody always talks about Raising Cane's. I need a Popeyes.
Hey, there's one. I know for a fact. I don't know where one's at in Lexington, but I know where one's at in Berea, which is like. Yeah, it's about 35, 40 minutes to drive.
Is there not one in Lexington? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, but
we're finding out for you right now.
Yeah, we're about to tell you.
We're finding it.
Yes, there is.
There is.
I'm trying to. It looks like it might be near Clover.
Oh yeah, you got your two.
Oh, the mall. The mall.
Greenwater, Bush Hamden. Chick-fil-A is overrated.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it looks like there's one which I don't either. I'm
excited for some cookout though down in Lexington.
Yes,
sir.
Cookout. I had cookout for the first time in Nashville. I went to the SEC tournament for basketball and had it for the first time. Where like I said, I'm 2 hours away, so I'm not in Lexington unless it's for a game or something like that. So I don't eat up there a lot, but.
We got Mr. OG Bibbs, Jarrett Hill. He said it's Bibbs, but Joel's or Joelis, I don't know how to say that, in Lexington. So
I'm assuming you're gonna definitely get with some of the older people that have been there a while, and they're gonna give you the food spots. They'll let you know where those are.
Yeah.
Need me a good wing spot too.
Oh yeah, you gotta have some good chicken wings. I know. Are you a drums or a flat guy?
I'm more of a flat, you know. With the flats, you can just go one pole, just
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Them, so
exactly.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like the drum a lot more just because it's got more meat on it, but the wing I think is the best.
Just some straight buffalo sauce and some ranch. That's all you need.
So you don't like blue cheese?
I know I like blue cheese, but. More ranch guy, I guess.
Ranch is the way to go with the wings.
Hey, that's right.
The way to go.
See, it just depends where it's at. I think if the place has solid blue cheese, I'm gonna go that route. But if the ranch is, you gotta go sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So, now leaving high school, besides like your coaches and your teammates and stuff like that, what's one thing you're gonna miss about high school football in general, or high school in general?
Something about Friday night lights and how it all works, just kind of leading up and even walking through the school with like your jerseys on, and you can't ever beat that. After my last game, I realized it was over. It's just crazy. Those 4 years go by fast. So, probably just the community aspect. Everybody on a Friday night. We're gonna come down, watch the football game.
Mm-hmm.
So, growing up in Michigan, like, what are some of the things that, like, you might think that might be different, like, there that's going to be in Kentucky?
I honestly have no idea, just because some of the stuff normal here, like, I'll be talking down there just to some, just, like, random Kentucky people, and they'll be looking at me. Like I ran into someone the last time I was there. I was like, "Oh, sorry." They're like, "Oh." Like, what do you mean, "Oh"? Like, yeah, I just said it. They're like, "Ope's not a word." Like, that's what we say up here. So, My bad.
Yeah. So, what we say around here is like there's like different quadrants of Kentucky. I mean, you got your Eastern Kentucky, you got your mountain people on that, cut down through there near West Virginia, Virginia and Tennessee. Then you got your Northern, it's like Lexington and up. And then you got your West, and it's like everything over there. And then you got Louisville, and that's it.
Yeah.
Those are the four.
Louisville.
It gets its own, just like nobody likes it there. So
We disowned Louisville, actually. I think we're disowning.
Bibbs lives there, but
Get into Ohio or Indiana, wherever.
annex it into Indiana.
Indiana, if anybody from Indiana is watching, can you all just own Louisville? You all take it as one of your cities, please. We don't want it.
We can trade it.
We'll trade you. We'll take Indianapolis. We'll take Indianapolis.
Make it like a little island. Put a river around it. put a big like dock on it. Just as welcome to Kentucky.
Oh gosh! So you being a Detroit Lions fan, have you been to a bunch of Detroit games?
No, I've been to more college games growing up. Never really went to the NFL games, but
go ahead.
It's hard too though because my whole family is Bears fans.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you are a little bit closer to Chicago, aren't you? Are you closer to Chicago?
It's about the same drive either way. Okay. We're kind of the midpoint. We actually are the midpoint between Detroit and Chicago, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but yeah.
So talk about NFL teams, or now talk about college. Obviously, your family's a huge Kentucky people now, but were they growing up Michigan State, or was it Michigan who was on that side?
They were growing up Notre Dame fans their whole lives.
Okay.
Yeah, we're closer to Notre Dame than to East Lansing or Ann Arbor. It's only like an hour and 5-minute drive.
That's true. I bet they're excited for Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping for a Signetti win there.
Oh
wow! Okay, interesting.
I'm pulling for it.
Now I hope they don't, because I put in a bracket for some money and I had them win. I had Indiana losing, so they better lose.
In my bracket, I had Indiana winning. I also had Tennessee beating Ohio State.
And that's an interesting game. I don't know if Tennessee can handle going into Ohio State like that. They've not been in the atmosphere like that since
Michigan could go into Ohio State and beat them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which the winner of that game has to play Oregon. So I think it's a lose-lose either way.
Yeah, the issue was before rivalry week, I was saying that I bet you the top 3 teams in the SEC could go win the Big Ten. Just saying that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You see a team like Georgia close to Georgia Tech, and it's all weird. So I have no idea what to see. That's what's fun about the playoff this year. Mm-hmm. But Penn State, they get the easiest route to the Final Four.
100%.
Yeah, I think the playoffs, they kind of did the 1 seed dirty. For sure.
Yeah.
Because usually in brackets, they'll give the lowest game to the number 1 seed. But this one, they're getting, Oregon's getting either Ohio State or Tennessee. They're still getting a good team either way. I mean, all the teams there are good, but, kind of a juggernaut either way.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's crazy now that there's a chance that teams can play each other 3 times. There's a way that Georgia and Texas could meet up again. I think I have them in my bracket actually meeting up.
That's nuts.
But
I think the only way they make it is if that's the national championship. Yeah, that's the natty.
And then I have Georgia 3-peating.
It all depends on how that backup plays in the Sugar Bowl. It's all depends on how he plays, because I know Carson Peck's out for that game.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually teams figure out backup, so backup comes in, shines for a bit, and then they figure him out.
Yeah, but I got Penn State playing Georgia now. I just don't see SMU going up there to Happy Valley for the first time in a whiteout. Let me remind you, whiteout, and beating them. I just don't see it. But.
Bibb said Tennessee already picked out a route for a field goal into a river.
Yeah, we're all really negative on
Did you see
Tennessee.
Tennessee actually is trying to stripe out the shoe? Like they're telling their fans where they sit to either wear the orange or the white.
That's dumb. It's not happening.
That
There is gonna be too much red. I just don't see it
it's
happen.
two really big fan bases clashing, and it's funny to watch on Twitter.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Have you seen the jersey combo they're both rocking?
Uh,
The all scarlet and then Tennessee's going all white.
Ohio State's not wearing the gray pants.
No, they're wearing all red.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, see, like when they played Oregon, they went all white because I've never seen them have white pants, and I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, usually they're. Other than their alternates, they're usually a pretty old-fashioned team.
Yeah, they're like Alabama. They just stick with the crimson helmet, crimson jersey, and white pants.
There was rumors about Alabama getting an alternate white helmet, but DeBoer shut that down right away, saying he'll never do that.
So if Tennessee wins, do you think Ryan Day makes it out of that game, like out of the stadium with a job?
No. I mean, maybe for not even a day, but the only way I think Ryan Day keeps his job is if he wins the Natty. Because losing to Michigan, you don't understand as much from being down there. That's bigger than the Super Bowl up here. I never was a huge Michigan fan, but all I hear anytime Michigan plays Ohio State, it's all even during school, we'll have polls about it and stuff like that. It's huge up here.
Yeah, I'm a butcher down here where we're from, and one of my other managers I work with, he's from Detroit, and he always tells me, because I'm like the only one in that department that's football. I'm a football guy. I always talk about it like that. And he's a Michigan State fan, but he's like you don't realize how big of a game that Michigan Ohio State game is, because he's been to a couple. He's like, it is unreal how crazy it gets.
Fans will fight each other. It's why?
Well, apparently now planning a fight.
Fan bases meet each other.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Michigan and Ohio State fans. So pair them up and make college football's best rivalry.
Well, you're about to have a real hatred for Louisville and Tennessee.
I already do hate them.
Love it.
Did you watch the basketball game the other night?
I did. That felt good.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We do live.
I just had that one picture after I think it was last year's game, after Barryon Brown, because the camera shows this one Kentucky fan in the stands by himself, And then after Barryon Brown gets his thing, he's just looking around, just
hold it.
I love the announcer, and he's like, I bet that Kentucky fan's feeling it now. That game was awesome. It's always good to go there and Jack Harlow being there, and then you get the beat and you rub it to his face. I think he's secretly a Kentucky fan. He has to be. You don't make a song about a former UK basketball player, not it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just has to put on because that's where he's from.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, the college playoff, it's I don't know how, how it's going to end up shaking out. Because, there's so many, Georgia's got a backup, but you said, they prepare for that stuff. But, you never know, how everybody's going to be in the big game. But what? I'm sorry.
I hope they do well.
Yeah. Yeah, I want the SEC to do pretty good, except Tennessee. I hope Ohio State does.
Ohio State, I can't lie.
Yeah. I'd say you probably grew up just to hate the state entirely.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's nothing.
Now we know we obviously you took a lot of visits, and you took a visit to Oregon, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
How amazing is that facility? I know obviously they're probably one of the best facilities in the country.
Well, it was it is one of the top facilities in the country, but what was crazy about it is that all that, like, I see in Alabama, all that stuff, like, their facilities are brand new, like a year old, or Oregon's facilities over like 12 years old or something crazy like that, or like 7 years old. So it just shows how far ahead of the game they are.
Yeah.
With everybody else. That was the crazy part. And then now this indoor facility, I don't know if they put it in already, but I remember them showing me that on my visit. I was close to going to Oregon.
Really? I feel like if I'm a recruit and I'm going to Oregon, like the jerseys and the facility is going to get me right away.
Yeah.
Like they've got the best jerseys in college football, in my opinion. Like
yes, yeah, some of the best.
Yeah, they got so many different combos.
Kentucky's got the best.
No, I'm a pretty big fan though. Just some clean combos, you know. Mm-hmm. Like if you do it right, you don't have to do a bunch of different stuff. Mm-hmm. Just keep it clean and keep it the same. You know, I hate on Ohio State, but I mean, if I had to rock their combos, I'd be just fine with it. Mm-hmm. As a high schooler, I mean, because we were all in all red school, but now I hate the color red. So,
yeah,
well, we like to hear. So, what's your favorite like Kentucky jersey combo?
I did like the black that they wore against Vanderbilt, but I think those black jerseys are cursed. No, so I probably like the all blues.
All blues.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I bought a black jersey last year for the season, and Cody told me I'm never allowed to wear it again.
No. He wore it to the Missouri game last year. We got beat. Not allowed to wear it again. We got beat by Vandy this year. Not allowed to wear it. South Carolina, not allowed to wear it. Yeah, he's not allowed to. I burned it, so we're good. He's not allowed to wear it. I don't know. But in my opinion, I really like literally what Jarrett just said. Icy whites. I love the all white.
So
the chrome helmet. Yeah, that's fire. See, I was thinking about all blues with the chrome helmet.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Not blue helmet, not all blue, not the all blue helmet.
I like the all blues with the blue helmet, but you gotta add that chrome helmet.
That chrome helmet.
So, yeah, it's nice.
Was that Auburn this year? I think it was Auburn.
Yes. No, Auburn. Was it Auburn like blue, black, blue?
No, I think
it was
Vanderbilt. Auburn was the all blues with the chrome.
You're right. You're right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm a big guy, so
that's true. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the blue, black, blue. If you're gonna do the black, make it all black, like the black helmet, everything. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully, we bring some old school logos back. But I know some people aren't a fan of that. And some people are. So I don't know. Have you ever seen the old school Kentucky logo?
Was it like the cat or?
It was the cat, the big K. Just
the
K.
Have you seen the band Kentucky logo?
No, I've not. I'll have to look that up.
It's like the yellow cat, like the one like where the cat's just kind of reaching over.
Oh yeah, no.
But it's gray, and they banned it because of the tongue.
Oh.
It looks like something. Yeah, well, I'll keep that PG. But yeah, it looks like something. But yeah, that cat logo.
If they put that in like the middle of the field for a game, I think that would be cool. But I think that would be
the old like K.
The old K in the middle would be cool with the state outline or something. I think it would be kind of cool.
Oh, you're saying if they wore like white helmets with that old K logo?
Yeah.
Like a blue jersey and then the all white other stuff.
Yeah, like like when Tim Couch was there. Yeah, that jersey combo I think would be kind of cool for a game.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I see a lot of people doing that nowadays, bring old school stuff back, especially in
like Oklahoma did it. That didn't look bad this year.
Yeah. I think all the old school jerseys look good unless you're like the New York Giants and you're wearing the somewhat leather pants. Now I'll tell you, did you see Illinois's old school where they had the leather helmet painted on their helmet?
Those helmets, some people were crapping on them, but it was all the Michigan fans. I'm like, no wonder you're crapping on it because they lost.
Oh, that's right, they played Michigan.
I mean, those were awesome unis.
You know how long it? I think I read it took them almost
2 hours.
exactly
For
each
helmet.
helmet
What?
for the whole. Yeah, it took 2 hours for each helmet.
I didn't know that.
Insane.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
That's probably the best helmet of college football, in my opinion, that we've seen all year last year. In my opinion,
Yes.
But
So, Darren, before we end out in the podcast, how ready are you to run through that tunnel to Grove Street and a bunch of just people just dancing and screaming week 1?
I'm counting down the days. I'm working towards that. I'm ready. I'm gonna do everything for BBN. So
we appreciate that. We appreciate that
let's
very
rebuild
much.
that big blue wall.
Yes,
Heck yeah. I
Yeah.
like
what I like to hear.
it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, Darren, we truly appreciate you hopping on it. It's
100%.
truly an honor. Is there anything you want to say to BBN before we head out?
I don't even gotta say anything. Oh,
L's down, baby. L's down, baby. L's down. For
That's
a
what we
while.
love.
That's what we like
and
to do.
Tennessee too.
Yes.
Oh,
T's down. Oh, that's the thing. T's down. How do you do T down?
No big orange. No, whatever they say. That's just a crappy color.
Ugly orange.
it's like mustard yellow.
It's disgusting.
Why do they always gotta wear those blacks against Kentucky though?
They have to wear the blacks. The only uniform they can beat us in. Might as well wear 'em.
Well, thanks for having me on, you guys.
Yeah, we
Hey,
appreciate it.
it's
Hope you had a
an
good
honor,
time,
man.
dude.
Oh yeah, I had a great one.
All right. And as always, go Cats.
Go
Go
Cats.
Wildcats.
Oh.